Hey you guys, good morning. But yeah, I just wanted to do a little ride along today for our Let's Talk session. I just wanted to do a ride along since I'll be out and about for a little bit. I wanted to talk about being consistent in the building process, right? And when I'm speaking about building process, I'm speaking about the building process of you building up your family. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. But if you have been following me, thank you. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for all of your support. Yeah, but if you're new to my channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button. You'll also see my logo on the side over here or over here in the corner of the video, and all you have to do is just hover over it and click, and then you'll be subscribed. So I just wanted to jump into this topic and get into it with you guys, because as we enter the new year, it's so important that we begin to be deliberate, right, in what we're doing, right? Focused and deliberate, because we can get caught up. If we're not careful, we can just go ahead and start getting caught up and busy with day-to-day life and all of our obligations, and especially obligations outside of the house like work. And if you run your own business, even if you work from home and you run your own business from home, you can just allow that and any other duties or responsibilities that you have, even outside of raising your family. You can get, especially if you have a chaotic marriage or anything like that, or you're in a toxic relationship or anything like that, you can really get caught up in just the responsibilities of life, just the issues of life, and even outside of raising your family, and you can lose focus of the fact that you are responsible, right, for raising your family. The teacher at school is not responsible for raising your child. If you go to church, the pastor there is not responsible for raising your child, but you're responsible, right? And I teach you all know, who have been following me even for a short time, you know that I teach you how to own your roles, right, as parents, and own up, right? Grab a hold of and acknowledge that responsibility that you have as a parent to guide and manage your household, right? That's how you own your role as a parent. And that's why I created the family mission statement, right? So you can start your new year off right, okay? And that's why I have the mindset reset worksheet as well, that's available for you to start to build the families that we need, right? Build the kind of family that you want this year, right? And the reason why I wanted to give you those worksheets, is because I want you to get started in the right direction for this year, right? I want you to make sure that you have some really helpful tools and powerful tools that will help you to consistently build that healthy communication that you need to build within your home, that will help you to help to build the character that you want your children to have, the culture that you want within your home, right? The family culture that you want. It will change your family dynamics. If you're not familiar with what family dynamics are, it's just the way that you support your family. It's just the way that a family interacts with one another. If you have an unhealthy family dynamic where people are arguing and fighting and bickering, there's a lot of division, they're not really spending any time together, there's no quality time that's being spent with one another, there's a lot of just abusive behavior and toxic communication, right, within that household. A lot of hatred, a lot of fighting, That is an unhealthy, right? A very unhealthy family dynamic. So family dynamics point to the way that you interact with your family, the way that you support or don't support one another, the way that you communicate with one another. So within the worksheets that I provided for you to jumpstart your building, right? Your building of that family that you want for this year, it's going to help you to just move forward, right? Move forward with the vision that you have for your family. And if you don't have a vision for your family, it is important to get started. This is what this family mission statement will help you to do. Form a vision for your family. Many of you that follow me are Christians, right? I am a faith-based business. Now, I don't only help Christians, I don't only coach Christians, Christian parents and Christian families, but I do have a faith-based business, right? And so for you Christian families out there, right, the values, the morals that you want, the beliefs that you have, the values that you want your children to grab a hold to going into this new year, and throughout this year of 2024, make sure that you highlight that within your family mission statement. Make sure that it's clear to your children, right, what you want them to focus on, right, what you want to lead them. If it's the word of God that you want to lead them, put that in your family mission statement, right? We have the power, and I want to drive this home, we have the power to build the families that we want, right? If you want a family that is more loving and patient with one another and kind with one another, we have the power to build the families that we want to build, right? And if we trust God along this process, then we're going to see great success in our efforts in building up our families. We can't do it on our own. We need God's help, right? But we can't just expect God to do everything for us. And that's why this month I'm speaking to you about being consistent in the building process, right? It's so important to be consistent, you guys, because when you're not consistent, it slows down your progress of you achieving that goal of building up your family, right? Of providing your family with the tools that they need to move forward, because your children, right, are depending on you for guidance. They may act as if they don't need you, right? They may act as if they, I got it, Mom, I don't need your help. But no, it doesn't matter what age your child is, whether they're very young or whether they're, a middle schooler or elementary schooler or high schooler. It doesn't matter what age your child is. They need you to guide them. And regardless of if they ask you to guide them, they're dependent on you. They're dependent on you to do it, and regardless of if they want your guidance or not, it's your job. It's your job to do it. So you can't back down from your responsibility as a parent because your child doesn't understand, or because your child doesn't agree with how you're parenting them, or, you know what I mean? We just have to get to where, as parents, you go into this new year with the mindset of, I know my role, right? Within my family, I know my role, and I'm not afraid to operate in it, right? When you can say, I know my role and I'm not afraid to operate in it, and I'm believing God to guide me through it, and I'm going to use the tools and resources that I have around me to help me, right, to achieve this goal of building up my family, of strengthening them, of helping to build the character within my children that I want, right? I'm going to be diligent in, helping to create that culture within my family that I need. When we begin to say that to ourselves and actually do that and walk in that, it will change your family, right? It will change your children. It will help to encourage your husband, your wife, your family members around you, the people around you that you know, right? So we don't want to lose focus this year. We don't want to lose focus in this year of 2024. If you're a person that sees that your family is lacking guidance, right? Your family needs vision, right? If you're someone that sees that the values and the morals that you have for your children, even the beliefs that you all have, your family is not grabbing a hold to it together as one, right? And you want to bring your family together so you can move together in the same direction, supporting one another, right? Strengthening one another, right? And you want to learn how to guide and lead your family with a sense of confidence, right? Then all these tools these tools of the mindset reset worksheet, and also the family mission statement is going to help you, right? Especially when you go through the family mission statement with your spouse, with your children, and then you post it, right? You post it on the wall, right? It might be good for you to have a separate discussion with your spouse as far as how you want to put together the family mission statement, because it's up to you and your spouse to come together and lead your family, and then you can hand the vision down to your children, right? But children don't know what is best for them. They don't know what they need as far as how their life should be orchestrated, or so you don't really have to include your children in creating the family mission statement. Starting off, I really would suggest you and your spouse coming together. If you pray, then pray, and ask God to help you to create it, and come together and just look at the things that you want your family to become stronger in, right? I spoke to you in another video on Instagram about if you want your family to begin to give more, to be a family that's not selfish and just, doing things for themselves, donating your services or volunteering, to help people, right? Within your community or through your church or whatever you want to do. Begin to put that in your family mission statement, right? If you want your family to come together more, right, and spend more time together, build each other up. If you want to start having Bible studies, if you're a Christian family, right? I even have worksheets on my Linktree link up here at the top of my page that you can access. That will really help you. These worksheets are free for now. They are available for now. And if I was you, I would get a hold of them, because the communication building worksheets as well. Me and my family have actually done some of those exercises as well, and it has been such a blessing to us. We were able to enjoy one another, build each other up, encourage each other. Even if you're not a Christian family and you follow me, or you're watching this video, these exercises will still help you, right? They will still encourage you and your family. They will still strengthen you and your family, right? And that's what we want. We don't want our families to be unhealthy, right? Meaning they're broken, the relationships, within our families, they're not full of love and compassion and kindness, but there's a lot of division, there's a lot of fighting, there's a lot of arguing, right? We don't want that. We don't want that kind of culture. We shouldn't want that kind of culture. This year of 2024, we should want our families to be healthier, to be stronger, to be more unified, right? And if you want this for your families, I don't know how long these worksheets will be available to you, but I want to make them available to you now, okay? So get a hold of them while you can. They will help your family. They will help you. If you want to work with me, go ahead and DM me. And also, parents, I want you to be encouraged for this year of 2024. I know that we had a lot of challenges. I know that we had a lot of discouragement even in 2023, right? Even within the conflicts and the issues that we had within our families and even within our own personal lives. But I do want things to get better for you. I do want you to be strengthened. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here for you on your journey of parenting. I know that it can get tough. I know that it can be really, really even time consuming and sometimes confusing and all of these different things. But use the resources that are available to you, the resources that I provide you with, as well as my services, right? I provide you with one-on-one coaching. I provide you with classes and trainings. Look out for those. They are coming. There's so much that we encounter and that we have to deal with and that we have to juggle. But don't be discouraged going into 2024, parents. I want you to be encouraged, right? And I want you to know that God will help you, right? Have the faith. I told you before, as you're writing your family mission statements, get started on those if you have not as yet, so you can go into the new year with vision and direction on how you're going to go about things. But have faith even as you're writing your family mission statements, right? So parents, that's it for today. I have to go ahead and make my run. This is our Let's Talk session for this month. During our ride along, and I just wanted to get into this topic with you. It's very important that we go ahead and stay focused and get serious about doing the things that we need to do, right, this year. There are so many other areas in our life that we do need to work on, and I understand that, but these are one of the most important areas, because we're not just responsible for paying the bills in the house or going to work, right? We're also responsible, 100% responsible in how we raise and guide our families. And that's why I'm here to support you. Don't forget to get a hold of those free resources I have for you above in the link above. While they're still available, I really don't know how long I'll keep them up there. But go ahead and get a hold of, if you're seeing this video, go ahead and give that link a click and get access to those worksheets while they're still available, okay? Because you want to build your families up and you want to get started now, okay? And remember, let's be consistent in the building process, right? But first we have to get started in order for us to be consistent, right? All right, parents, take care.